Hello, very good afternoon. I, Pawan Sharma from the Global Scholarship team, welcomes one and all for this webinar on awareness about unknown scholarships in association with HMSIT Institute of Technology Tumkur. I welcome all the participants and the resource persons for this webinar. Many students have faced with the realization that paying for college has become worth more than some people's yearly salaries. The rise in inflation, the budget crisis, and the annual increases are some of the reasons that college has become financially unsustainable for some persons. While there are government grants for the college students and the financial aid, some students are still left with too great to debt to afford to stay. With the above solution, the Global Scholarship team has come up with innovative idea for owing to lack of awareness among parents, students, and education institutions. The scholarships given by the government are not reaching the students. Apart from the government organizations like private companies, NGOs, community associations, and individual donors also provide scholarship based on academic, extracurricular activities, caste-based, hobbies, sports, art, etc. The Global Scholarship The Global Scholarship team provides information and creates awareness through the globalscholarship.org portal among education institutions, parents, and students. Today we have two resource persons with us. I welcome Ms. Veena Deshpande for this webinar. She is the co-founder and managing director of Private Technology Private Limited. Madam completed her MSCIT and PGDCA, and she was associated with SICAB, BC and BBA College, and in 2016, Madam and her friends started Private Technology Private Limited in Vijaypur, which grabbed foreign clients in short span, and they were the official technical partners for many government projects as well as the foreign clients, and also recipients of Startup Awards. That team has trained more than 1200 interns in this period, and more than 35 of team is with them. Madam is a nature lover, plant caretaker, globetrotter, and fond of reading books. I welcome Ms. Veena Deshpande for this webinar and request her to carry over the forward session. Welcome, Madam.
I would like to introduce myself as Pawan sir has introduced me, but apart from that, I would like to introduce myself, Veena Deshpande, Managing Director of Private Technology Private Limited. Private Technologies has tied up with some 10 different countries whom we are serving so far 6 years. And apart from that, we have come up with a social entrepreneurship, that is the Global Scholarship team, the problem statement, that is what students and the parents are facing, financial issues, and we are trying to give one solution, one-stop solution on one platform where students get more benefit of the financial assistance, where it be easy for them to focus more on their education rather than worrying about the fee structures or the fees they have to take care of. So here, I'm going to talk about scholarship. First and foremost thing, I would like to define the scholarship word in a proper way. Scholarship is a grant or a charity amount which is given to students for their further education or continue with the existing education. While the scholarship is not being uh, given to every student, there are some myths to be taken care over here. Like scholarship is obviously the grant or the provider who's going to set up some criteria to whom it is being given, and it is a fund which is going to help students further education to take care of their financial assistance for their education, to take care things should go really smooth with them. If I talk about the scholarship importance, like if we take an example of this pandemic, whereas parents and students both are like very much concerned about the financial issues what they are going through. In such scenarios, the scholarships will help students as well as parents, where these can cover their financial loophole or the financial shortage what they are facing up these days. If we take an example, like there are like three question arises, like why scholarship is, the different source of scholarship, and the variety of scholarship. These are 3 points which I'm going to talk today. The more focus is on the variety of the scholarships. That is point 3. Uh, as college, these days the colleges or the education system is little expensive. It is not because we cannot blame the education institutions, because they want to provide a very quality education. So the fee structures are obviously high based on the facilities what they're providing. Whereas, I hope I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, you are audible.
I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
thank you. So, like if we question like why scholarship is, like scholarship has become a very necessity in this education system, whereas the fee structures are really high and parents' incomes are like not matching up with the education fees structure students needs to pay. Like and if it is single parent earning, or family has more than 3 to 4 kids, like parents, like really tough to afford the fee structure of everyone. And scholarship as is an financial assistance not only for academics, it can be for traveling, it can be for higher education, and it is not like scholarship is meant for those who are finally not good. Not only that, if the students are willing to go for higher education to the for the abroad education, then the fees is obvious, and financial scholars can help them a lot for their further education in a different country or with a high fee structures. Now, if we think to why there are some myths like what are the different resources of the scholarships are available. So for parents and students are assume that there is only government which is going to give more which is going to give the grants or the scholarships. No, that's a myth. That is like government is releasing funds for state level and central both. Then the corporate grants are there, corporate companies like Infosys. I'm taking few names. It's not there are only those companies which are going to give the grants. There are many companies. Like we basically call that as the CSR funds. That our next speaker, Dr. Murgesh Patanchiti sir, is going to address on that specifically. I'm going to discuss here about the sources of difference. So I'm just specifying few company names. Okay, like there are companies like Infosys, Jindal, Fair and Lovely. There are many corporate companies which are releasing funds, and government has many plans, and non-profit organizations, that basically we call it as NGOs, which are raising many funds. They usually go with the crowdfunding and raise a fund for a better cause. And there are individual community-wise also people are raising funds, and there are individuals who are coming forward to join hands for the betterment of the students' education system. So it's really myth Like people thinking that there are only government who are releasing the scholarships and there are very few number. That is also a myth. Like there are enormous amount of scholarships are available. The only thing we are not aware of the things what are available with us and what are not available with us. And now question is like scholarship, variety of scholars we have. We believe scholarships are given only to the one who's very good at academic. That is one myth. And is like we believe that scholarships are given to only those who are like income-based scholarship. We call that who are earning very low income. No, that is also a myth. As I mentioned, we like the scholarships are given to those who would like to go for the higher education to the different country uh, where the fee structures are obviously very expensive to go to the next country. Like we need lakhs together amount which will be helpful for them. So the scholarships are not meant only for academic. We have scholarships for minorities, we have scholarship for gender, scholarship for all caste, creed, gender, talent based people. The other day we had a scholarship with us, like that is for the dance competition, where one who is performing really good in dance would like to go for the further coaching or something. He or she can apply for the scholarship with the previous certificates and all. So based on that, sorry.
Box we are getting some requests that you increase the sound.
Hello, am I audible now?
Yeah. If you can go slow and increase the sound, like maybe they can hear you clearly.
Fine. If as I was talking about the variety of the scholarships we talk, like there are academic scholarships, cultural scholarships, gender-based scholarships are there. There are specific scholarship only for women is also available. For example, Fair and Lovely is providing a scholarship only for girls. So talent-based, like you can have any talent that might be you're good at singing, you're good at dancing, you are good at painting, essay writing, competition based. There are many scholarships are available. If I take an example of sports, like very recently Vodafone has launched scholarship only for the sports. So like that, a variety of scholarships are more. And scholarships are like it's a grant, it is not a guaranteed amount. If we are matching up with the criteria which are being provided by the scholarship provider, then definitely you can avail that scholarship. So here I would like to end up my session with a simple quote from Nelson Mandela, like a good head and a good heart are always a formidable combination, but when you add to that value a literate tongue or a pen, then you have something very special. So the scholarship, this portal has been designed to help the students. Like so far we have tied with a good number of institutions to whom we are providing. So far it is engineering and graduates. In the last quarter we have shared the scholarship links worth 33 lakhs so far. And it is absolutely like students has to apply, and they just need to fill up their profiles properly so that they can get a proper matched up scholarships. And the fee structures and how the service goes on will be explained by Humaira ma'am further. So if you have any, the question answer session is there, like you can raise your questions in the chat box, or like you can just raise your hand and can ask the question orally also. And if you this is all about the scholarship. And next, like Dr. Mukesh Patel Shetty sir will take forward for the further explanation about the CSR funds. Papa, so over to you.
Thank you, madam, for giving the brief introduction about why the scholarship is important and what were the sources of the scholarship. Thank you. Now the second session is about how the companies are providing the CSR funds in the field of education. We have a resource person with us, Dr. Murugesh Pattan Shetty sir, who is a partner of Uptorich Dairy Products. Sir is also the professor at the BLDE institutions, the MBA department. I welcome Dr. Murugesh Pattan Shetty sir for this session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Pawan. Hope I am audible to you all.
Yeah,
Let me check once. Very clear? Okay. Very good afternoon, the organizers, and very good afternoon, the participants who are attending this event. I think Veena has spoke well about the scholarship and what scholarship and how scholarships can get. Now, my area, what I'm trying to do here is like different, CSR activities, corporate social responsibility activities in the companies, which they are trying to provide scholarship for the, education sector. Before that, I would like to know, how many people are aware about the scholarship which are active in your institute? How many people have gone through the different scholarship? What level of knowledge you have in the scholarship? So this is what some of the basic questions which I am asking it to the participants. You can drop those things in the chat box so I can able to understand. I can able to understand the level of knowledge what you have about scholarship. So then we will discuss about who all are giving scholarship and for what all things the scholarship is being given. We will try to check that. So any student side, I want some response in the chat box so that they can drop a message by saying that the level of knowledge they have a scholarship apart from Vidyashri and apart from minority or apart from getting scholarship for on the basis of what I get. Please, I want some information from your end. Oh, very good. Aruna Gowda, I think she has got a very good knowledge about fair and lovely scholarship for women. Okay, very good. Anyone else? Anyone else? Good, some students are knowing about the different scholarships which have been given by the different organizations. Okay, very good. Jindal. Yes, what else? What else? Jindal is there. Then IDB, okay. Then now my next question is, for what the college, for what all things the scholarship will be given? In an academics, when we look at, first of all, people say, we need scholarship for our tuition fees. That is one. Now again, some scholarship will start from the KG, some scholarship, I think most of the people have heard about BYJU'S. BYJU'S is operating, scholarship for all the, members who have joined as BYJU'S, and they are conducting a national level scholarship for, right from the first standard. That is one thing. There are some scholarships which are available for, after higher education, like, I can say that SSLC and PUC and graduation, post-graduation, Master of Philosophy, then PhD, then postdoctoral, and there are scholarships which are available for, people who are trying to present their papers in a national international conference. The scholarship will be given them. When we talk about the scholarship for international conference and national conference, again, the scholarship is been taken care in a different formats. Some people will take care of the presentation, registration fee. Some people will take care of TADA, traveling allowance of the person who is traveling from one country to another country. So like that, there is different types of scholarship which will be given only on research side. And even there are so many government organizations are there who are trying to give scholarship for the students, like DRDO is there, PARC is the Baba Atomic Research Center is there, right? And National Solar Energy, right? So if they like your project, if they like your research, if you apply for a scholarship, people provide scholarship to you. That is one. Now, this is one segment. But I want to tell you one thing very, very particularly. Each and every organization who are providing scholarship, either they are private organization or they are particularly government organization or semi-government organization who are providing, they will give scholarship on the basis of your merit. Merit will get you the scholarship. And you may say that, sir, I have scored around 90 percentile, still I am not getting. Okay, now how many people are above than you? How many people are in queue? What is the fund allocated for the scholarship? Those all things matters a lot, right? And the best part is, the Travis Technology Private Limited, who are, trying to promote this global scholarship. They are the people who are going to filter these scholarship according to the need based. It may be some people want scholarship for PUC, some people want scholarship for higher education, that like graduation. Some people want some scholarship for professional courses like Bachelor of Computer Application, Bachelor of Business Administration. Some people require for like I say, engineering. Some needs some scholarship for master degree, like traditional master degree, professional master degree, right? Even there are so many schools who are conducting entrance, and they are trying to provide scholarship from their organization itself. So basically, what I would like to tell you is, even this TGS, the global scholarship, they will try to filter each scholarship based on the students who are studying in the college or institution, right? Maybe the students maybe from PUC Science, they will have a different scholarship. The students of PUC Commerce, they will have a different scholarship. The students of PUC Commerce, they may have a different kind of a scholarship. If you look at some government organization, I would like to bring to you, like KC Mahindra Education Trust. They are trying to provide scholarship for 10th passed. Fair and Fair Foundation for Women's Scholarship, as Aruna Gowda was telling, and Chidanand P was Chandan P was telling about Vidyashri. Asif was telling about IDV. Naved was talking about Vidyashri. There are so many other scholarship, like in LAC research travel grants, like the research travel grants. As I've told you, scholarship will be open for Indian citizens only. See this again. There are some scholarships which are particularly meant for those who are nationality of India. They are Indian origin or Indian citizens, and even there are some scholarships which are available for abroad studying. So there are so many filtrations are there. And even look at NTPC is giving, National Thermal Power Plant Corporation, scholarship for engineering students. Rashtriya Sanskrit Sansthan scholarship. Look at that. There are it is being given for deemed universities, and L&T is giving, LIC is giving. See why scholarship is becoming more popular nowadays is government has made it's a compulsory to provide some fund for to the as a CSR activity. During that time they will get some good scholarship. So that 20% amount is they are trying to keep for some amount for especially for student scholarship. Even look at that, the JN Tata Endowment Scholarship for higher education, Ratan Tata Trust. Now I would like to tell you, there are some top 10 companies are there who are trying to provide scholarship for Indian students. First is Reliance Industries Limited. They have already they have spent near about 215 crore rupees across India who are providing scholarship. And one more is, I can say that Wipro is there, who have already spent near about 108 crore, and Bajaj Auto is 75.8 crore. Samsung Electronics, even they are giving a very good amount of 50 crore 51 across India. These scholarship, whatever I am talking about, for students who are studying their education in India only. There are some private organizations like who are internationally reputed, who are providing scholarship for students who are studying at international, institutes. MIT is there, right? Uh, 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 these queries, whatever we were trying to uh, generate now, I think Navid, you please take care of these queries like Sonu Sood scholarship. Yes, they know very well about this, right?
Yes, sir. I'm taking the list.
Okay. And I'll come back to the point. Even I have spoke about the scholarship provided by the different, organizations. Samsung is giving good scholarship. Infosys is giving near about 43.6 crore, right? 33.1 crore by Mahindra. Tata Steel is spending near about 29.93 crores. ITC is providing. So there are some top 10 companies who are providing different scholarship for the students. Now, there is one query which were discussed by Mr. Amir K. What we are do in this meeting is nothing but we are trying to tell you that we are trying to tell you about some of the unknown scholarship which you don't know. We are trying to give you awareness about that, one thing. Second thing is how to apply this. And third thing is, if you are college and you are interested, we will try to filter the scholarship based on your need and your education. That is what we are doing here in the meeting. So these are the different scholarships which are available, and right, even Fair and Lovely scholarship, Colgate scholarship, Foundation for Excellence scholarship, RD Setna scholarship. So these are different scholarships are there. Now, on an average in India, if we start looking at, there are near about 1200 to 1500 scholarships are being given. Now, the question for the students, right? The question for the students, for question for the student is what are the scholarships which are applicable for me? See, maybe there are 1500 different scholarships which are being given by the different companies. But what I want to tell you is which scholarship is suitable for me, whether I am going to fit into that merit list, and how I can apply scholarship. And see, scholarship, even you can get a scholarship more than your fees what you're paying to your institution. So this is how the today's meeting is scheduled, right? And I tell you one thing, students, get into touch with the global scholarship or with your institution to get to know about the scholarship which is provided, or what are the list of these scholarships which are available for the students. Now what will happen is, those who are really students who are above 65%, 70% students who are into their PUC or their graduation or they're in the SSLC, if they are eligible for scholarship also, they don't know. Now how come you know that? How much time you are spending for getting scholarship? Now most of the students are trying to look at my father will take care of my fees. Okay, it's okay with the people who are having enough money. What about the students who don't have money? What about the students who are poor? What about the students who are having a lot of interest in studying, but due to some financial constraints, they are trying to become dropout from the academics. So that is the real chunk which the global scholarship is trying to work on. It is not necessary that only poor students will get, or it is only different caste and community students will get. It is also that irrespective of caste and community or right community, all students who are intelligent, those who are meritorious, they should get the scholarship. That is what the basic idea behind this global scholarship, right? So if you have any doubts, you can drop out, or you can drop into chat box, or anyone who is having a doubt about the different scholarship, or why the scholarship can be, how the knowledge can be taken. So that we will try to take care of one by one if you have any doubts. I'm done with the scholars, what I can say, the corporate social responsibility, who are trying to provide, and who are the top 10 companies who are providing scholarship. And some part of, I can say that at least I can say some people who are very, rich, even though if they apply for scholarship, it is very good that you can study, you can take care of your expenses of your education on your own. So that will be something which is, it is your independent, pursuing education on your own expenses. And this is not only meant for all traditional courses. It is meant for even Bachelor of Engineering. It is done for 5-year dual degree, MTech, MBBS. Even there are so many scholarships are available for MD, MS, and even DNB also. Right? So this is what from my desk. If you have any doubt, the topic which I have covered from last 10-20 minutes about scholarship, so we'll spend some time on understanding your doubts, and we will try to resolve your doubts if possible. Okay. Any doubts from student side or participant side, or even any doubts from the anybody who is in the in the meeting who have some doubts, so we'll be able to clarify that.
Sir, now we have the registration process. So later we will be having a question and answer session, sir.
Thank you very much. I think you're providing a platform to explain or to try to give some orientation about the scholarship for the students. And thanks to the organizing team. Why? Because the scholarship is the one of the need for the hour now. We know, right? Colleges are asking fees, and second is employees who are working in other departments, some private companies, they are not getting their salaries. So this is one of the need of the hour where you can take care of your expenditure on your own. And I hope Navid will take care, and I will pass on the session to to Sumera, who will be telling about how to register with the scholarship and all. And I thank organizers. And one small last sentence to all the students who are participating is, don't lose this chance. Right? Don't lose this chance.
SonuSUD scholarship, sir.
Yeah?
Explain me about SonuSUD scholarship, sir.
Yes, there will be a people who will be telling about SonuSUD scholarship. He is generating fund, and he is crowdfunding. He is trying to give scholarship to most of the people for education. So that is where the people, the global scholarship will come into picture. They are the people. They will try to tell you what the SonuSUD scholarship is all about. So I request Sumera to continue with the presentation of the process of scholarship, and based on that, then next the queries will be taken by the global scholarship. Okay?
Thank you. I request Humera Madam to present the registration process of the global scholarship process. Over to Humera Madam.
Thank you, sir. Hello everyone. A very good afternoon to you all. Hope everyone is safe. So now let us get to know the registration process of the TGS, that is the Global Scholarship. Okay, so for registering in the global scholarship, first thing that you people have to do is you have to open the browser, may it be Google, may it be Mozilla Firefox, any, and then search for the keywords, the global scholarship, type in there, look for the link, theglobalscholarship.org, click on the link, and you are almost there. Or else you can directly type the URL in the address bar, that is theglobalscholarship.org, and click on enter. Okay. Now, after this, the next step is you will have to click on the menu. There you will be seeing a login or register buttons. So you have to click on that. When you click on the login or register button, you will be taken to student login or the register one, where you have to click for register. Since you have not logged in before, so you have to click on the register button. Next step will be this. You have to click on the register now button. Okay. When you click on that button, you will be taken to a small form that you have to fill in. These are all the details that you have to fill about yourself. First name, Aadhaar number, email address, mobile number, and a password for the same. And you have to re-enter the same password. And if you have any referral codes, you can enter there or else leave it. But the asterisks, the red ones that you are seeing here, these are very important. These are mandatory. You cannot leave them blank. Okay. When you are done with all this, you have to click on pay rupees 499 per year. When you click on this button, you will be taken to the next page, this one, where you need to pay 499 using the given options available on your screen. You can either use your HDFC debit card, or you can directly debit the amount from your wallet of PhonePe. Else, if you are opting for the net banking, you can go for Axis Bank, or else if you are using card, enter your card details and go for the payment option. While you are on this page, please don't click on the refresh button or the back button, because you will be going through a transaction there. Else you will lose the money and you will not be taken for the successful transaction. Fine. After this, so the payment is done. Now you can go for click here to login. When you click on this button, you will be taken to the next page. Here one more option is there. You can share the information about TGS with your friends. You can invite them and you can share them. When you click here to login, the next page is this, wherein you will be entering your credentials. That is the email ID or the mobile number that you have entered in the small form, which I have explained previously, and the same password you have to enter here. Then log in your account. When you are done with this, you will be taken to the next page, wherein you will again have to fill a few details which you have not entered previously. Like the email ID will be there by default, your name will be there, the state, district, family income, and profile picture. If you have any picture, you can upload it here. Are you orphan? Are you handicapped? Check this check boxes if it is applicable to you. And if you have any achievements in sports, you can select here. Select the sport from the drop down menu. And if you have any special talent, then you can select it from the drop down menu and update your profile. When this is done, you will be taken to the next page. Okay. Now here this page will be giving you to expand the menu, wherein you will be able to see what amount of scholarship we people have sent you, and what amount of scholarship you have actually applied, and what amount of scholarship you people have missed, and what amount of scholarship you have already got it. Okay. Next, this tab gives you the notified scholarship tab, gives you the scholarships which are updated. As soon as the scholarships are updated, it will be notified here. When you click on this, you will be able to see those scholarships if you have missed in case of SMS. Okay. When you click on those links, what will happen is all these details of that particular link will be displayed. The start date of the scholarship, the end date of the scholarship, and the status, whether you people have applied it or no, and action, whether you people have received it or no. Okay. So next, When you people are registering for the global scholarship, these three are the most important links that you people have to remember. And for discount or referral code, you can contact for the below numbers. Thank you people for your valuable time. Stay safe. Over to Pavan sir.
Thank you, madam, for this registration process. Now, if any students having queries, you can freely ask Google or drop a question in chat box over there. Our team will be guiding you for further any queries.
Mr. Darshan, please switch off your video.
If any students have any queries, can contact over here.
Mukesh sir or Vinay ma'am, there was a query regarding Sonu Sood scholarship and there was a query regarding international scholarships and there was a query regarding scholarships for people who are staying in India and are from abroad. If you guys can throw some light on these questions, that would be nice.
Like if we talk about the questions, Mr. Navid, I'd like you to repeat the question, please. One is like regarding the Sonu Sood, if you're talking about. Yeah, Sonu Sood is raising funds, he's doing a crowdfunding and he is raising the scholarship for the different students. So there is again like a process, like you need to give your email ID. So later the further process will be taken care, like your details will be collected from there with your qualification and remaining all the details by which the scholarship criteria will be set. And if your criteria are meeting the requirements or the criteria have been met by the scholarship provider, then definitely you can avail that scholarship. Next question, Nabi.
It is regarding international scholarship. Are there any scholarship for the people who are interested to go abroad or for the people who are from abroad and are studying in India?
Okay, like the scholarships are obviously available for national and international both. Like the one who studying in India, and there are some HNIs who are doing who are raising funds for the Indian students. So you can avail that. And if any student would like to go for another country for their higher studies, and there are scholarships for the international studies also. Next question, Navid.
If we want to apply, what is the procedure? Like, how can we get updates about the upcoming scholarship?
The updates, like that's the reason this platform is made for, because every scholarship provider, like for example, if it is government, if I'm taking an example of Vidyasiri is the scholarship which will be displayed only on the portal. Like only one scholarship will be displayed. That is all about Vidyasiri. This global scholarship platform, what it is doing is, like if you are registering here, if you are updating your profile properly, like matching up with your profile, we are going to shoot the scholarship information with the proper details like start date, end date, and for whom it is applicable, what all the basic documents to be submitted. There are some some scholarship which you need to apply online, and there are some scholarship so that all information will be given over there. So if you're registering individually, it will cost you 499 per year, and if institution is going to have a tie-up with us, like the all students together will be registering with us, that is through institution, then there will be some huge discounts available. Registration links are being forwarded in the group. I think Pavan sir has dropped it out and Naveed has dropped it out, so please go through that. And if you have any queries, like, you can call on this following numbers which have been displayed on the screen.
The last question is, like, Mr. Darshan has applied for a scholarship in second year, but he couldn't get it. Can he apply in the third year?
Like I as in the beginning, like I have clarified one thing, like it is the scholarship or the charity is absolutely a grant amount. Like if you are meeting up with the scholarship criteria what are being set, you can definitely avail. And the scholarship, there are, for example, like there are many scholarships which are like first come first serve. For example, the CSR funds or the companies which are raising, corporate companies which are raising fund, there will be something like the criteria will be set like only first 100 applicants will get the scholarship. If that is the case, you will, by the time if you get to know it little late, then you obviously, like if you're applying, if you're meeting up the criteria also, then also you cannot avail that. It is because like first 100 have already received that. And the second thing is, like, scholarship is like, it's not like how many number of scholarship you apply, every scholarship you will get a grant. No, there are some scholarships, like as I mentioned the reasons. So like more number of scholarship you apply, more number of possibilities you have to avail the amount.
See, I would like to add something to Veena's discussion here. That is why the role of the global scholarship is very, very important here. I think there was someone who was asking about second year, due to some reason I can't apply scholarship. Third year, shall I apply? Whether I am suitable for this or not? What are the different scholarships which are applicable for me? That is what the role of the global scholarship is here. Mr. Darshi, I am trying to answer your question here. So first of all, what I wanted request you to is, you need to become a member. See, either through your college or through the global scholarship, right? You will to know. They will try to take some basic information from your end. That basic information, when they take, they will try to filter the available scholarship with your information. Then they try to tell you that whether you are eligible to get a scholarship. First year you have already applied, second year applied, third year you are not applied, so I am trying to apply. So whether it is, I am able to get it or not. See, there are so many queries. That is what they are here for, right? So what I suggest you is, right, now please go through the global scholarship. What is their importance, what they work, what they do, what already they have a client, right? And you can become a client. What are the services which they are going to render? So these are the things which need to be cross-checked. And the global scholarship is committed to their services which already we are experiencing. As I am not only a resource person, I am an employee of BLD Association, where we have given near about 1,000 students already to the global scholarship. We are already in pipeline. We are already working. We know that. What is its importance? So I request you, either Darshan, you can work on your own, or you can even talk to your, institution, or maybe I think you hope some faculty is also joining this, session. So they can also go through it, and they can get some good benefits for the students. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Dr. Mridhesh Shetty, sir, for his valuable time with us and giving valuable suggestion for students. And thank you, Ms. Veena Madam, for giving valuable time and giving inputs for the students about briefing about the scholarships which were available and all. Thank you, Humaira Madam, for giving the brief introduction about how to get registered with the Global Scholarship Portal and all. Thank you all the participants who were with us for this session, and hope you will be having this contact number displayed over here.
Pawan sir, we lost your address.
Thank you, the management of HMSIT Tumkur and the Fatima Madam, Department of Mathematics, for coordinating with us for this webinar, and all the students of HMSIT and other institutions for attending this webinar. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot for giving me an opportunity to speak here.